keeping us way too far apart. Every time I get too close, I fall apart. You have changed for the better. You don't wanna stay sleeping in my head. Why you made up your side of the bed? I never said it was forever. You don't need me no more, so you keep on moving on. You'll be okay, and I'll remain
Thanks, Al. I'll switch over. Boom. There we go. I just sat down as well when you sent that. It was good timing. Welcome back to me. Welcome back to everyone else. And this, I've been doing a bit of work. So on my holiday, some of it got called off because of the weather. So I've been playing around with stuff. Kind of trying to work out what I'm going to do. And I've decided with my storage, I'm going to upgrade every chest. So everything I can collect, so everything I can pick up, I will be upgrading to the biggest chest. And anything I manufacture into something else, like the first tier, I upgrade to the silver chest, the medium chest. And anything I can upgrade again, I do the basic chest. There's going to be a lot, yeah. Hey, Red Queen, I've already upgraded most of them, though. I think I've only got like 10 or 11 left to do. That's not including the fish and the flowers, though, so... but yeah, feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. And what materials are needed? It is... Sure. 45 darkwood, 5 gold, and 5,000 Dreamlight. Now, the Dreamlight's not a problem for me to get. It's the darkwood that seems to be the hardest bit. It eats up a lot of Dreamwood. But I can do it. It's going to be... I mean, we've got months... We've got over a month until the next update. So we've got time just to kill. We've got plenty of time to kill. But I have worked out it's been a little bit challenging, so at least that's something. But most of them I have upgraded already. Actually, let's do the final quest. Because I did tell myself I wouldn't do the next one until I was on stream again. And I'm on stream again, so... You guys are going to be around for me to actually complete a quest for once. Got it, I finished all the quests, so just dabbling now. Started moving, clearing things. But yeah, I've redecorated one of my biomes completely. So, and I'm planning to redecorate all my biomes. But we'll do one at a time, really. April, next update, yeah. Changing up my value meantime. It's the Festival of Friendship. It's the last Maribel one. It's the only quest I couldn't complete on stream because it was time locked. And I obviously I did intend not to play until I got back, but I ended up playing for a bit, but it was only for grindy things. I didn't actually do the quest. But if you notice, most of my chests are already upgraded to the size I want them to be. Like all these are upgraded already. It's reaching a point I'm just upgrading them as I see them. But still need a lot of dark wood, which is very frustrating. No idea where to start. Mr. Hell. That's fair. A ton of friendship quests to do. Yeah. Don't rush it. Don't be like me. Otherwise, you get into a really bad routine of doing the same thing over and over again. I feel like this time might be a bit different. Because I've got a kind of a plan to spread things out. So my idea is just to rebuild a biome every update. Oh no, sorry, every week. God, my brain waking up. Every week I'll reform a biome until I've completed all of them. And that should be enough. I have noticed that these are respawning now, which is quite interesting. A lot of things are respawning now that didn't respawn before, which is actually more frustrating because there's just more stuff to clear. Yeah, it's just more bothersome. I mean, it gives you clay, but to be honest, I don't really know much clay. I've still unlocked blocked areas. Still guessing that's what the quest. Surprised you still got areas that blocked off, Al. It's something I couldn't handle, having blocked off areas. It's one thing I unlocked first. It grinded me. Alright, so let's go finish this quest. Let's go to Alana. Where are you? You inside? Yeah.
Oh, I just know we're going to be good friends.
All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Let's just not say anything to Christoph. All right. Do you want to give the items? Yeah. Well, Dave, this food looks delicious. And Moana bought me a new tablecloth, and Christoph, Elsa, and I finished the table and chairs. Now I just need to put everything together. Ta-da, ready. You bet. You didn't do anything, did you? It's ready. Alright. Here you go. Cool. Now, if you can invite Mirabelle, we can get this festival of friendship started. Ah, that's the title of the update. Yeah, the quest is called that too. Anyway, talk to Mirabelle. Alright. Where is she? Do you want to give these items? Yeah. Oh, hey, Dave. I'm still a little sad about the Marigirl? I can't say that. Madrigal table. Not because it's broken, because of what it represented. Just things don't feel the same around here. But then you'd be happy to learn that, let's just call it the table, is as good as new. Well, thanks to efforts of Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, and Moana. We're ready to have a real festival of friendship, just like before the beginning. Really, this is amazing, and something tells me you had a lot to do with it. Well, yeah, I got the damn table. Well, whatever. Yeah, without me, there'll be no festival. God damn, Maribel. That's right. Always stay humble, Dave, but seriously, thanks. It's really nice of you. I'll place the festival friendship table near the mini Custer, and maybe I'll change my outfit for the special occasion. This is the best surprise ever. Yay! So I put the custard there because it's in 3D Disneyland. 3D Disneyland. 3D Disney World, whatever. I put all the 3D Disney here, apart from Frozen, because of the stupid cave. Yeah, I put it as Sunlight too. I do love this feature, like, the doors rattle when you get to a certain... if you get close enough. I think it's right here. Place the festival friendship table anywhere around the mini Custer. Okay. Cassatia? I don't know how to say it. Oh, god damn it. That bloody item limit. Alright. Alright. The problem with those things respawning now, again, I should say, these things, it's eating up the item limit more. Which is very frustrating, because not only did they not increase the item limit, they force something to respawn that causes it to get worse. Which is extremely, extremely frustrating. And then much of a choice. I can't remove it like bones or mushroom yet. So, yeah. Yeah, you haven't progressed far enough to actually get rid of that stuff. I've locked all areas, but the other side of the glade is still blocked, for example. Oh, okay. I should update that link. I've got a lot of editing to do, don't I? Now, how does that look now? Alright, nearly there. See, that alone got... just destroying those things got me 3 down on the item limit. Or the unique item limit. My other item limit should be fine, right? Yeah. And there should be the stumps. There's one. You had a nice break. Was that a statement, a question, or... or were you commenting on how long it was? Because it was only a week, and believe it or not, it's actually rather short. So, yeah, I figured it was a question. I had a good one. It was cut a bit short because of the weather. Which sucked, but it was really good. It was really good to have a really good break. I was supposed to stream last night, and I didn't because I figured it was still my holiday. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but I think the point of the holiday is not to do much, so... But yeah, it was very good. I think it's funny because it feels like it was a long time, but it was literally only a week. It wasn't that long. I should imagine that's alright. I just wasn't sure what you was, which angle that was going. I could tell it was like a question though. So. But overall, good. There we go. I think, has that brought me down under the limit now? By 1. That means I've still got a couple more stumps to go. We'll try and find them. But yeah, it's been good. It was a very good holiday. It's kind of weird because every time I go on holidays I have had when I've started streaming again, I'm not used to people actually being around. So it's a bit odd coming back and having people here. And a week is a long time in streaming world. You're away for a week, you might as well just never come back. I always find funny. People move on really quick. Yeah, it is a little bit, but I mean, if if you can't wait a week, it's probably not an audience you want to keep around anyway. I'm sure that's completely not true, but whatever. Notice it says put together a casual and cute outfit optional, and I've already completed it. I didn't even try. This is not a casual and cute outfit. This is just an outfit. How dare they? I'll get rid of these damn night thorns. They're the worst. I think night thorns is the only Dreamlight main quest I could do. Oh, and daily discussions. Yeah, so daily discussions and night thorns, the only things I've got left to complete anyway. Problem is I never get any memories from them. Oh. There. Has the star path changed yet? Yeah, it has. It changed to this one. D100. I mean, 100 years of Disney, I think it is. Yeah. And so you can get all these rewards. Which are pretty good rewards. There's even Chip and Dale thrown in there, which is really cool. I think the only character that's not represented on here, sadly, is Goofy. No Goofy. It's a bit sad. But what I'll do, if you're curious, I reformed Toontown. So I've changed quite a lot here. Because one thing I really liked about the recent update, get rid of this damn thing, was this thing. Because this was a really cool statue, and I really liked it. So I had to put it as one of the centerpieces in Toontown now. And so Donald Duck is actually facing towards his place. And Minnie's actually facing towards hers. I couldn't do Mickey because I got him facing But yeah, I got it. I want Pete too. I want Toontown to have like more characters because I've only got Scrooge, Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck, and Goofy. But I reformed this a little bit, so I changed it up, put Goofy's stall outside his house, mainly because Goofy doesn't have a lot going for him. There's literally nothing I can put for Goofy's place that's unique. With Donald, on the other hand, it's changed up a little bit. No, just water that. Get rid of that. Cool. See, Donald has at least got these signs that you get from Stitch's quest, which I like. But I put a swimming pool in for him, and I've kind of put these couches in the boat, and it feels like that's like appropriate for him, for his little hub. But at least it's got a little bit more personality now. I think that's the hard thing, was that they keep on saying this is Disney, but it's not a lot of focus on their own characters, or the Disney characters. But yeah, I've reformed it a little bit, made it a little bit more interesting, and then it kind of inspired me to eventually do the rest of them as well, and make the hubs a bit more personality. Because I feel like this is a lot more unique now for me. So I kind of want to kind of carry that on to the other ones as well. So yeah. Anyway, let's finish Mirabelle's quest. Finally. Alright, place the festival fisher table anywhere around the mini coaster. Alright. Would you be done? You would be done amazing playing. You would have done amazing playing. Ah, I don't know about that. I'm not much of a designer. I haven't really gone much into the designing of things until this game. Alright, there we go. We'll put it there. Got a feeling it's going to be a photo situation. There we go. I like it. Everyone's there that helped out apart from Kristoff. There we go. The Festival of Friendship was so much fun. I love this village. Your family may not be here, but I miss them a lot. But being surrounded by so many friends, I really feel home at the valley. And then there's you, Dave. I have to thank you. You're always there for everyone. That's a real gift. You're the heart of this valley. I'm the only one that gets anything done. And that's why I want to leave you with the Marigold. I'm just going to place it around your village. Yay! I need more cheers, probably. Wherever you put it, I can't wait to see how many fun moments we have around it. Oh, and also made this for you. Now remember, you can always count on me for anything. Adios! Yay! Festival of Friendship complete. I'm probably gonna be able to. Oh no, I've got some room. Cool. All right, let's put this down because this is the only unique item other than that I've had for her. Put that down. Probably tidy this up in the future. Now, maybe extend it a bit out further. Sounds like your job role. Nah. I'm not very good at designing at all, but my job is to be a workforce planner. So, I mean, there is a planning component to my real life job. It's not my... Don't know whether that's the job I would want to do for the rest of my life, but the job.
I'm so glad we met.
So, I am 35, so I really need to get on to figuring that one out. Alright, that's done, and that's done. Cool. So all the quests are done. I am worried not being able to unlock everything because of the shop. They are quite expensive stuff, but I've still got a few coins up. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think they lowered the moonstone prices since the launch. Because I've been editing the footage of the update. Because I'm going to release the clip show for it. Which I'm nearly done. I'm halfway through. Oh no, they didn't lower the prices. Oh, that's disappointing. Because like that's really expensive. Like $81. I'm assuming it's American too. Actually, I'm not sure if they've converted the currency or not. It doesn't say. But $81 for how much I've... yeah, it's just... It's gonna suck. It's gonna really suck to try and keep up to date with the items and how much money it's gonna sink into it. I just don't know whether I want to do it. The problem is gonna grind me, so it's gonna be a very annoying thing. I'm gonna have to try and resist. Alright. Now, so one of the problems I've got with my chest making isn't Dreamlight. It's Darkwood. I keep on hitting a wall with making it because I just keep on needing Darkwood. So for a short while on my streams, I'm going to be in this region quite regularly, trying to find the respawn wood. I mean, earning Dreamlight's actually really easy. I found a nice easy strategy for it. So if I want to get Dreamlight very quickly, I can. Hey Tom. I love your accent, it reminds me of Hugh Jackman. How dare you? Hugh Jackman's Australian, I'm New Zealand. It's like me confusing an American accent with Canadian. Which is ironic, because Hugh Jackman plays a Canadian. Anyway. Well, I would say I appreciate it, but confusing a New Zealander with an Australian is blasphemy. But welcome. Oh, you didn't offend me. It's alright, you didn't offend me. It's a bit of joke that Australians and New Zealanders have. I mean, when we go overseas, we get confused for each other all the time. I mean, the best example, like, you can have with it, if a Canadian came over here, we couldn't tell whether they're Canadian or not. We've kind of learned now that the A thing is the signature for Canadians. You just listen out for that, but most of the time it's quite hard to tell. Who's your favorite character in game? Oh, It's a hard one. I do like the old school Mickey characters, but to be honest, no. I mean, all right. Let's say I'll pick two characters. One, my favorite character in the game because of how they've implemented it into the game is probably Donald Duck. A lot of people hate him because he throws a tantrum and he goes nuts. But my argument here is he brings personality to the village. One thing the trailers really sold me on, which is all comes down to marketing and all that, was how the villagers acted inside the village to make it feel lively and more active and walking around. And Donald Duck is the one that seems to do, like, he falls down. There he goes. He's falling down. Throws a bit of a tantrum. Looks around. He just does more animated stuff that makes the village feel a little bit more lived in. Everyone else seems to be walking into random directions and staring at things. Which, you build these wicked layouts and I built this frozen zone here. And you go around wanting them to be like sitting here, characters sitting here talking to each other or interacting with it, but they're not. Like, Woody's going, Andy's coming over there. And Anna is staring at that. And Donald's falling over again because he just needs attention. And Anna's running away. So I guess that's my favorite character they've implemented in the game, but as my favorite character in general. I think they're all I don't want to say I don't really have one. I just don't really have one that jumps out to me as my number one. I mean, I like Wally. Stitch is pretty great too. I think it's because all of them seem pretty there's no unique characters. No characters you didn't expect. And I kind of would want a character like that. An obscure character. I reckon Mickey and Friends could have really obscure characters. But all of them seem pretty stock standard, so I would say Scar, Wally, or Stitch will be the tie there. Donald Duck is the funniest character yet in game. He wouldn't be himself without tantrums. Agreed. The only thing that made me sad is the way Mickey felt about forgetting about Minnie. Yeah, I like the story. The story's been really unique. The most recent additions, which seems to be an anagram for depression. It's been quite interesting watching that. I think... Yeah, I think the annoying thing is that now that Mickey and Minnie and Donald's storylines are kind of done, they're just not involved anymore. It's kind of that they're involved to get items and stuff for them, but it would have been cool if those main characters like Mickey and Friends, those characters got unlocked throughout the campaign, and they included like Daisy Duck and Chip and Dale and stuff. And there's just tied it in with all the other movie characters. I don't know, it just felt a bit... Once they were done, and they just didn't have any impact on the story. I wonder who was the real person behind the forgetting. Oh! I don't know how far you're into the game, but it's clear that you're the reason. You're the person behind it. I mean, based off of the story that they've introduced, you basically... I don't know how far into the story or how much of the new part that you played. You basically got really depressed and hid in this cave. And then you realize, and then you kind of splintered and left a part of yourself here. And then the other part, you could say, woke up in the real world. And then the part that splintered here took these orbs. Or initially took one orb, this orb. And then took all the other orbs because he was having trouble. Because he wanted to make a spell to connect with the other characters because he was having trouble communicating. He called it the wall. So in the collection, if you go to memories, there's one that says something about a wall. And if you read all these memories, it talks about darkness and all that stuff. Where is it? Oh, this one is the evil one. Lonely. So these memories you get here are the ones where you started to get evil. Not evil. You just got lonely. Lonely. I think it's depression. But loneliness is safe. If I'm alone, then no one can ever leave me again. I cannot sleep. The vines will grow all around me. That's the beginning. As I walk, they grow in my footsteps. So basically, it was leading into depression. I feel like there's a hole inside of me. No, I feel like I'm mostly a hole with just a small bit of a person who I once was. I'm only enough of a person to feel alone. Loneliness is sharp. It cuts me like glass in my fingers, but it's much more awful than broken glass because I cannot see or avoid it. Loneliness is cold. My mind is numb with solitude. My thoughts are sluggish and dull. I think I could warm myself if I could talk to someone, but there's no one here. I fell asleep under a tree. When I woke up, I couldn't move. Purple vines had grown all around me. Their thorns cut me, but they could not cut me as painfully as loneliness. So I pulled myself free. Oh, thanks. Oh, I appreciate it. You sub to the channel. Well, I stream every day this game, even when I run out of content. So if you like this game, feel free to pop along. It makes sense now, but I can't finish the Olaf Cave quest because it's glitched. Oh, damn, what part of it is glitched? It's only when the lights are on I realize that life is dark. I'm here, I'm safe. I try to make... See, this is the basically shade once you splinter yourself away from it. I try to make friends with villagers, but it seems like a wall between us. Like something's broken inside of me. I left something in here, something I need. I know it's somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. I need to tear down the wall. It's not working. Nothing's working. It must be the pillar's magic stopping me. I have to tear out the orb to cast my spell. It's no other choice. The spell went wrong. I need to find somewhere else, somewhere quieter. Might need to rip out all the orbs to do this. So basically, you went in the cave, got depressed, and then went back to the real world, but you splintered off and left a part of yourself here, but that part couldn't talk to the other characters. So you ripped out this orb, you tried to cast a spell, but it didn't work, and it caused the forgetting to get worse. And you're like, oh crap, your shade basically went, oh crap. So that's the shade that you keep on seeing, right? It went, oh crap, and then went to the other orbs, ripped all of them out, and tried to cast a spell, and it was bigger, and it just made it even worse, and basically caused the forgetting. So I think what the rest of the quest, what's going to be doing, is finding that part of yourself that's now gone somewhere, and like merging back with it. The part where you have to use the power. Oh, so what happened? Because that's when you see like the statue of yourself. Well, your splintered self. So what, did you just try and use it and it just didn't work? In other words, the character created a multiverse of madness. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Sort of. So, yeah, I think the story is basically, yeah, you splintered off, you left the little piece of yourself here, and then you went back to the real world, and then you forgot about everything. And then your shadow was freaking out and like, I need to talk to someone. I'm so lonely. Caused the big spell. Caused the forgetting to become what it is when you first entered the game, and then ran off and hid. Maybe out of shame, but that's what you're trying to like chase down. So I think like the end of the quest would be like those two merging back together. Used it, nothing happened. That's odd. Because yeah, when and I hope this doesn't spoil it for you, but so what should happen, and I've got a playthrough on it as well. So basically, you just water that, and then the statue comes out, and then you pick up things. See, just notice the thorns here. So this is your depression room. That's why there's thorns everywhere. But you can't really read what's on the wall. There's a whole bunch of scribbles. There's no secrets or anything. They could have hidden some secret. Oh, there's a purple chest there though. That's a different kind of chest. Purple chest. That's the only thing that's really different in here. You get all the books and stuff. But that purple chest is different. So at least they tried with one new asset. Well, it sucks that that is bugged for you, but on the bright side, they are releasing a hotfix this week. So they're rolling out a bunch of new fixes. So hopefully that fixes it. That white gem. Oh, the diamond. Yeah, I kind of rushed through it quite quickly, so I keep forgetting you have to unlock some of the biomes. Let's go here, cool. Cool. And I'll get rid of these chests. There. Cool. I'm slowly upgrading all my chests to the fancy ones. Yeah, diamond's pretty great. I mean, I've got all of them here. So I'll show you my storage, Tom. So this is how I've got my storage. A lot of people have it inside. I found that it was rather annoying going inside all the time. So having it outside here has just made things a lot easier. But yeah, this is my diamond storage here. All stacked up. So these are all my gems I've completed. These are the ones I'm still working towards getting a full kind of chest for. So I will upgrade a couple more chests, shan't I? So what I've got left to do, I need to do those two. And that one up there. I have the car, yeah. I like it too, and I like what they've done with it. And they did introduce another skin with the recent premium shop. I don't know if you noticed. So they've introduced this one, the Purple Cottage, which I don't like that much. I get how people can. It's got a nice aesthetic to it, but it seems a little bit kind of meh. It's cool. We'll go back to the palace. I'm definitely looking out for a skin that I really like. I do like the palace. I think it fits in really well. It's definitely not me though, so I'm waiting for a skin that really kind of, you know, feels like me. All right, well, I'm gonna upgrade 2 of these chests. Oh no, 1 of these chests. I only can do 1. My goal is to get all these chests upgraded ASAP before they decide to change them again. Chest. All right. I think what I am worried about is that I'm going to spend all the premium currency just buying up everything initially. And there's going to be something I really want in the shop, and I'm not going to be able to get it. Not looking forward to that. Yay, another one upgraded. My goal is to upgrade all of them. And then basically max out all my ingredients again. Which I'm getting there for some. Sorry if I'm dying. Ah, it's fine. I've got a new buddy Tom to talk to. Which is rare to have someone on YouTube talk to me, but that's why I'm going to make most of it. Joys of being a small streamer, you get really excited when people talk to you from a platform you know don't usually talk to you on. But I'm hoping to release 6 clip shows this week. 7 actually. 7 clip shows. Or at least over the next 2 weeks. It's gonna be quite a lot. So you're online both YouTube, Twitch. Yeah, I'm on both. So I do a restream thing. So if you're subscribed to my YouTube, it will pop up there. I do it that way because, you know, time zones suck, and there's a good chance that, you know, I mean, let's be honest, I'm not going to get popular enough to want to like partner with Twitch or be exclusive on one platform. So I figured I'd just do both at the same time. And there's never ever like more than 5 people across both platforms anyway. So it just comes down to which one's good, like which one works best for you. I don't, to be honest, I don't stream enough. Yeah, I don't stream enough, and I don't get enough views to go in that direction. I think because like to become like a partner, what you need 75. You're highly underrated. I don't know about that. I just like to play the game, really, and you know, it has evolved that, you know, oh no, not that one. That we know this, like, we can keep on chatting if it's not just about the game, but I don't know, it just, you know, you guys say that now. I mean, if you guys weren't here, it would be no one. So, but I mean, to be fair, we have like beginning, you know, more and more different people joining and more people on the Discord and things like that. But I never see myself as like a really high up. streamer. It's just I mean, even if you look at the most popular Dreamlight Valley streamers, they're not massive. So. Have you used the red and gold potato? Actually, no. Actually, I've done one of them because someone said I got a bit worried over my holiday that they were time locked and that you only had a limited amount of time to do it. So I ended up doing the golden potato one, and I haven't done the red potato one yet, but I have got the red potato. I just haven't done the actual progression of it. You can't get the slush ice. Oh, it's probably because you haven't unlocked it from Remy's yet. Because I know slush ice is one of those ones you unlock later after unlocking Remy's place. But in this new Toontown kind of setup I've hidden my special quest items in Mickey's little area in this one. There it is. So I got the Gleaming Gold Potion. I haven't done the Red Potato one, and I might do that tonight on stream. His quests? Yeah, I mean, I think later, as you progress, I can't remember which quest it's for, but you unlock Slush Ice. It's probably something to do with one of the realms you probably haven't unlocked. But if you go here, I'll show you how. Yeah, see, there's Slush Ice here. So it's another one that's added later on. I do know it's separate, and it's added. Yeah, it's been a while since I do it. Now, just why I got you two here, I've noticed a couple of very, very interesting things since they updated Remy's joint. Now, if you notice here, this is canola. This is wheat, but they've shown strawberries again. It's not the first time they've shown strawberries. There even was a strawberry pie recipe that they had to remove for the game that used to be someone's special gift. And if you notice up here, they've got strawberries too. On the top shelf. They do have wine as well, but strawberries there, and they did have strawberries. Some strawberry meals in the game, like a strawberry pie, in the early days of the game, and then they removed it because some people's favorite gifts of the day were that strawberry pies, and that you couldn't make that yet. So I've got a feeling strawberries is going to be introduced in the game in one of the updates coming up, whether it's the next one or the one after. But I think that's going to be another foraging bush that you can get, similar to how we've got one for coffee. I think it's going to be introduced the same way. I used golden potato to get the golden crab. I didn't want the liquid. You didn't want the liquid? Why didn't you want the liquid? I guess the crab looks cool. Oh, thanks, Dave. Do more questions. Yeah. So yeah, it's not your fault. It's just you haven't got that far yet. I'm just not sure what I mean. Tom could be right. It could be one of his realm quests, but I've got a feeling it's after the realm quest, but can't say for sure. It was months ago now, and I have goldfish memory. Harvest 3 fruit. Alright. I like having Dreamlight over 15,000. Feel more comfortable if it's over 15. 3 spices. I mean, you can get through these quite easily. You set things up right. See, what I typically do, I try and do all the ones... I try and do all the ones until making the meals, and then try and do all the meal ones at once. So I should be able to knock all this off. So I need a shake. So I'll do a shake here. Where is it? Shake, shake. There we go. And then it requires one for seafood, so I'll make the best meal in the game. They give you 5,000 energy level. And I call it the best meal in the game because it is the most energy you can get from a meal is 5,000. So that's the best meal. And then I need to sell too. So I'm going to quickly make a whole bunch of things that I can buy. Souffles. I want to make a whole bunch of souffles because that means I don't use any ingredients that I need to hunt for. There we go. Hopefully we get Tina and Naveen so we can get some New Orleans dishes like gumbo. I thought, don't we already have gumbo? I mean, they have introduced the Princess and the Frog items with this update, so they haven't forgotten about those characters. It'll be interesting what they introduce next, because I don't think anyone expected Mirabelle, with this update at least. I think everyone, it was in the code, in the data. But yeah, it was very interesting to get Mirabelle. Everyone kind of had a feeling it was going to be Fairy Godmother, so they could surprise us. One thing I'm surprised about was Pooh Bear and Tigger and Christopher Robin. I think you might have, yeah, we probably won't be seeing Pooh Bear. We might see one of the other characters, but definitely not Pooh. And there's a very specific reason why we wouldn't be seeing that. Let's just say this. China. You introduce that you won't be able to sell the game to China. Because in China, Pooh Bear is banned. And probably any references to him as well. So even just putting in Tigger or any of those characters may upset them, so you wouldn't be able to sell the game to them. Yeah, I won't get them soon, or maybe not at all. I mean, if we do get them, it will definitely be our DLC content, and it won't even be offered to that side of the world. So, I don't even know if this game is available in China, but it does mean they write off that market if they ever introduce it. So even if it's not available in China at the moment, they're basically guaranteeing it will never be available if they did it. Why is Pooh Bear? So, their leader is called. Basically, people call their leader Pooh Bear. The Communist Party's leader is Jing, whatever his name is. They compare him to Pooh Bear and they use it as a derogatory term. So he threw a tantrum and banned that image from everything. So they use it to mock him. And because it's China, yeah, they threw a big tantrum. Have you seen Megan? Yes, I have. That's a good movie. I found out the other day, actually, the girl that plays Megan is actually a New Zealander. So that was cool to find out. Yay! There we go. Sweet. But that's a good movie. I mean, yeah, well, it was not the greatest horror movie in the world, but it was decent. It was decent enough. I think everyone, you know, if it's not... See, watch this. Tom, watch this. Look at my energy. Nothing. And then when I eat this meal here, full. Maximum. Yeah, I mean, it's a good movie. I think people just, like, nowadays, they expect the movie to be really good or there's no point. And I think that's stupid. I think that's very stupid. People go into expecting every movie to be, like, the best movie ever. Because you know, it's unrealistic. Megan is underrated on Peacock. Megan is unrated on the Peacock. Megan, I wonder why. I mean, I liked it. My girlfriend's really into horror, and she liked it too. I mean, don't expect like the most amazing one in the world, but I mean, you don't need that. You really don't need that. You just need a good time, and, you know. Maybe that's the problem with modern day dating. People expect everyone to be perfect. So no one ever settles down. Because isn't that a thing? Like, more and more people are not getting into relationship or long-term relationships because there was something came out. It's just like people's got higher expectations for a partner nowadays. The problem is you know, it's good for people to raise their expectations, but sometimes if it, you know, we're getting into that territory that now they've gotten so high, the less and less people are getting into relationships, and it's making the birthing rate slow. Something like that. I have high hope for Screen 6. I need to catch up on the Screen one, so I've watched up into 3, just because, you know, that was my generation of Screen. I might actually have to catch up on the other 2. Did they make a TV series as well? I don't know if that's related or not. I do remember that slightly, though. It has full uncut death scenes on Peacock instead of off-screen deaths. We've seen them... I didn't realise they censored them. And seeing Screen 6 on the 9th of March. Is that when it comes out? I'm surprised they're not holding off until Halloween. I remember Scream always used to come out on Halloween. Maybe they're trying to avoid the rush. I think it comes out differently over here in New Zealand. I'll see. I'll quickly Google it. When does Scream 6 come out in New Zealand? It comes out the 9th of March in New Zealand. So I could technically watch it before you. Ha! Scream 4 and 5 really good. Jenna Ortega from Wednesday plays Tara, and Melissa Ballaria from Heights. From In the Heights. I haven't seen In the Heights. Are in Scream 5. They also did make Screen TV series. There's 3 seasons. The 3rd has a different cast, but they want to revive the series. I mean, is it related to the same world? I mean, is there any point watching it? I guess that's my question. I mean, I do like series that are connected to the movies and so forth. But I don't know if I watch it because it may just confuse me. Oh, see you, Hell. Well, I'll see you on the Discord, maybe. Thanks for stopping by, though. It's not related to the movies, but the Scream TV series has its own universe. Ah, okay. I was disappointed they cancelled it then. But TV series nowadays are really hard to keep going, I think. I think right now, you know, companies are still trying to figure out what's the definition of a successful series. And because I think a lot of the streaming services, they're going, all right, if it doesn't bring in subscribers, it's not worth keeping. But to be honest, there's so many subscription services nowadays, it should be more about what's keeping subscribers rather than what's getting subscribers. And I think that's where they're all mucking up, especially Netflix. Netflix is so used to growing and being getting subscribers when they introduce a new TV show. They've evolved for that to be their metric. But they need to realize that because the choices are the way they are, you need to stop thinking about gaining subscribers. It's about maintaining the subscribers you have. Over time, that will grow if you provide a good service and a good back catalog. They've lost all the back catalog. They're not investing in their own shows. So they're cancelling them way too early. So you're not getting any of those legacy shows that people watch over and over again, like The Office. So you have all the streaming services so far. That's a lot. How rich are you, Tom? That's definitely not something I can afford. I could, I mean, I have, we're actually thinking about cancelling Netflix because of how expensive it is. We're reaching that point where things are just getting too tight on the budget and they just can't do it. Because, I mean, there's a lot of them. You got, like, what? Well, you mentioned Peacock, so you must be American. We don't have Peacock over here. So you got what? You got Peacock. You would have HBO Max, I'm guessing. Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, I'm guessing. Damn, that's a lot. Must hit your wallet quite hard, though. I don't know if you pay for them yourself or you just borrow someone else's, but let's just say if I had that much money, I wouldn't need to worry about working. Alright, I need more dark wood so I can make more chests. Really hard. Spawn rate for dark wood is not that great. So it causes things to really slow down with what I want to do. But it does give me time to get more Dreamlight, so I guess that's something. So Tom, I'm guessing you're from America. So where in America are you from? I don't want to do a shiny. I don't want to sell a shiny. You live in Louisiana. Isn't that the Midwest, I believe? Midwest? Mid-East? You always say Midwest and you never say Mid-East. I'm thinking you're on the CST time zone. So about what? It's about 11 for you. 11:10 a.m. on Sunday. It's Monday for me. So it'll be about 10, 11, 12, maybe even 12 p.m. for you. Joys of being an international streamer is that you get familiar with everyone's time zones. Because I never get... It's very rare for to actually get New Zealanders to or Australians to actually go to my stream. Yeah, there you go. It's 12:42. Yeah, I know it's midday. I never really get a lot of Americans come to my morning streams. They're normally night owls that come to my evening streams. I get a lot of nighttime viewers. Just basically people can't sleep. What morning streams? When I say my morning streams, it's these streams here. They're the more quieter ones. Which is odd, because the time zones are actually better for everyone. World is very odd. Well, it's good that you found me. And most likely, you won't be able to come to my streams because they'll be during the day during your work. Or like 4 AM at night. But I still will be doing these and around, so there'll still be VODs if you're interested in that kind of thing. I know it's not for everyone. Not everyone likes VODs. They like watching the live stuff. But I'll be around. Back to 6. Alright, I'm back. Oh, you work from home, so I'll try and make a stream. Oh, what? Like, no, don't stress if you can't, but that's good. What do you do? If you don't mind me asking, obviously, if this... I'm going to shut up. I work from home most days of the week, so that's why I can do the morning stream. So tomorrow I actually won't do one because I have to go into the office, but Wednesdays I'll be back. I try and use the streams as a bit of a wind down and a wind up between work to help me not freak out, really. Streams aren't popping for me. Come on. Yay, one of the shiny, nope, it's just regular diamond. Alright, cool. Try not to sell the shiny ones because they're harder to get and I'm not fully stocked up on all of them. The easiest one to do. It's anxiety starting to pick up a little bit. But, So earning Dreamlight's pretty easy once you get into a really good routine for it. And I kind of got a plan for everything. If I ever need a lot of money, I just sell all these pumpkins. That's why they're there. So I've got 10 million gold now. If I sell all those, that's like an extra million right off the bat. I'm pretty sussed. Sussed meaning sorted. Forgot the New Zealand sayings don't really translate internationally. I need dark wood. I want to make at least one chest before. I probably can get one chest a day made, just based off the spawn rate. Ooh. Yeah. Spawn rate's just really bad. I guess it's not really bad, but do you play in consoles also? You mean with Dreamlight or just in general? In general, yes. And I did start playing Dreamlight on consoles to begin with, and then I moved to PC, and then I started streaming. But yeah, I play Halo. I've got, you know, Gears. I've got a lot of stuff in the background like Gears of War, South Park, Battlefield, Fallout. I do play. I think this is just a different type of game for me because I just never played it before. So these types of games are definitely not my thing, but I enjoy them. Well, I'm enjoying this one at least. But I would like to. I don't know if I feel comfortable yet playing like a first-person shooter on the stream or something like that. It feels like it takes away while I do these streams. I kind of like the kind of social aspect of it. And I find if I play if you play first-person shooters, it does depend on your first-person shooter, but a lot of the time you can't engage with the audience because you need to concentrate, and then the gameplay becomes the most important thing, and I'm not very good at those games. So there's no point in me playing them if I'm not going to be good and not also talk to my audience. Or my audience, God, I sound like such a... I don't mean to sound like one of those streamers, but it feels like it takes something away from it because I can't really engage with people and talk to them. No. I think what I'm trying to say is it doesn't feel there's any point me playing a first-person shooter on stream. And I know that's not the question you asked, but it's just the route I went down there. Like, I'm not good at first-person shooters, and I wouldn't be able to talk to anyone on stream because I wouldn't be able to see your messages until it was too late.
What a pleasure.
Alright, there we go. Did I need to pick up mushrooms. Alright. Damn. I do want to get back into my Let's Plays though. If you noticed on my channel before I started doing the Dreamlight stuff, I did a lot of long form Let's Plays. I do want to get back into doing those. My nieces miss them. I think it's just because, I don't know, I'm bad at time management, and it does suck a lot of time to do them. Like, and that's why there's not a lot of editing on them. Not a lot of jump cuts. I just don't have the time to do them. Oh, I just need one more seafood. It's just not popping for me. One thing I'll do is I'll go over here. Actually, we'll get a companion for this, because I am needing to move into mode where I need to start grinding out resources. So I really should start doing some of that work now. Because it would be harder than last time, but it also would be easier because some of them I'm not needing to grind out, and they're normally the hardest ones. Oh, I've got all these things to destroy on the beach. Forgot about those things. Good source of sand. God damn it. Sometimes the clicking doesn't work properly. Yeah, sure. I do wish they, when you get to a certain point in the game, you can assign companions to look after an area, like a biome, and they can keep the respawns at bay, because I think that's one thing I don't like about the game is the respawns sometimes are more of a hindrance than anything else. It just, you know, you get things the way you want them. You should be able to tell like a companion just to keeping the area clean or clear. And I mean, they do have roles, so you could say, all right, someone that does mining, go in this area and just do mining when they spawn, and maybe you don't get as much resources. Maybe it's that you get half of them or get a limited amount, but it would make things a bit easier. Well, not easier, just more interactive, because you'd be able to watch them kind of do their thing. And it looks like they've got a job in the valley. Old armchair, I think I've already got that. Oh, I didn't have that. Alright. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I nearly finished all my clothing again. So what, I'm 27 away from finishing all the clothing. Furniture, I've still got, what, good 400. Just less than 400 now to go. Most of those chests are money anyway. that was gonna annoy me. So I've cleaned up the beach. I'm gonna go back to my tomatoes. It's the closest one I've got to maxing out. One of the first big resource ones that I'm very close. Go very strategically. I think it does help you pick up 3 at a time. Get this down while it's raining. It saves me some time. And take 3 there. Yay, nearly done. Based on that, probably 1, 2, 2 more harvests should be. Yeah, 2 more harvests and then I'll be done. Because I want to keep the last 2 slots open with the seeds. I think that's important. Still catch the last seafood. So I've got about 10 to 15 minutes left to go. There we go. I think memories is going to be a hard one too, to grind out. I think it's just because it's so luck based. I should really have a companion all the time. And those extra resources right now will be helpful. So it'll take me a while to max everything out. What have we got left to do? Alright, let's go. Do another Darkwood run because I want to get at least another chest done today. And that is the primary goal. Darkwood's not respawning back for me that quickly. Did they just respawn in? No. If I just didn't see it. I think it might be just enough. Done that. We've done the flowers too. Cool. See if I can afford now. Oh, exactly the right amount. I need one more spice. There we go. Mine 2 minerals. Alright. So I want to keep above 15,000. And I know the chest I'm about to make is going to push me below 15,000. So I need to get 20,000. Might as well just pick up everything. I'm so used to not... Oh, got a squirrel. So used to not picking up everything before the patch. I kind of need to move to that kind of mindset again. Except for coal. I mean, I don't need coal, but kind of one goes with the other. So those two, the only ones I've maxed out. The update. They had a lot of seaweed. Ooh. Yeah. God, my anxiety is pretty bad today. I don't know why. Probably first day back to work. Always doom and gloom in my head. What am I doing? Mine 2 minerals, that's right. Oh. Nope. Oh, there we go. Try and aim for minerals I don't actually have. Well, haven't maxed out yet. These ones I typically haven't. Only because they only give stone. Stone and coal, and it's not really things in the past I've actually needed. Still don't need that much, to be honest. And the other ones are, like, the other biomes are a bit more valuable. Oh. I say that, then that happens. Oh. I think I got most of it. Yeah. Right. Ooh. That was exciting. Alright, we've done that. I hate how sometimes they get very bricky, the characters. So you can't get past them. Oh, and also can't see. Yeah. Oh no! Yeah, sometimes the camera angles aren't that great. Anyway, what am I doing? Fishing. Oh, actually, because it's a storm, I should do it on the beach. Get some fuju. Oh, that's dead. Oh, shrimp. Shrimp is good, considering the meal that I need it for. So I'm in the last 10 minutes of the stream, so if anyone's got anything last to say, now's the time. I will be on in about 13 and a half hours. I won't be on this time tomorrow morning, because that's my day I go into the office, but I'll be on that night. Yeah, cool. Favorite gift. What's your favorite gift, Woody? I don't have a diamond. But I do have a trick. See, most of the characters like flowers. Most of the favorite gifts are flowers. So my method is always dump things in here. And then once I get a stack, put them into the actual chest. So, based off this, let's go purple and patient. So we go on those. Cool. And it means I can easily block that out. Nice and easy. Sell 5 fruits. Actually, what we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to start wrapping up things. The problem with those daily Dreamlight things, because they're so easy to tick off, you get into a habit like, alright, need to log off now. Oh, I'll just do one more. I'll just do one more. Just do one more. And you don't realize that you're only doing one more because they seem easy, but all of them are easy. Or relatively easy. And so I do need to stop myself. So we're going to do a quick wood run. Cool. And make one chest and sign up for the day. Now the one chest I want to use it. What have I got left to do? I mean, I do have quite. I mean, I have to upgrade all those chests to the big one. I have to upgrade all of these to the big one. I've only got what, one. Shoot, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3. I have to update coal. 4, 5, 6. Only 6 left in my main storage area, and a lot of that I don't really have any urgency to upgrade. We'll get there. Oh, shit. I think that would be it for all those. Alright, let's upgrade. Well, let's build chest. Now it does bring my Dreamlight below that threshold, but it gives me something to do next time I log on. Now what do I have to do? That one's done. That one's done. That one's not gooseberries. We'll upgrade those. And we'll sell 5 of these as well, just to make it have some kind of purpose. Oh, nearly there. Do like the new thing where you can just do this and then push T. Boom. That's very useful. There you go. Perfect. So nearly got all of them upgraded. I think I've just got one last one, that one. Done well. Oh, I forgot to take 5 from here. Cool. Oh, harvest. Oh, God damn it. See, that's the thing, that's so easy to complete. I just have to stay away from it. Oh, that stuff. That's right. Grab that. So I got some of these chests upgraded already. And these are the ones I had already maxed out. I mean, with the Moana's boat, it's kind of, I just chip away at it. So I'm not too worried about, you know, completing these. I'm never going to get a full chest of everything. I want to get it closest. I think I'm in a lot better position than I was than the last update. I've already set up. I think the thing is I've already set up all my storage now the way I like it. Even though they tried to change it on me. I think maybe I've just got in the back of my mind they're going to introduce something to the game that's going to be a bit of a money sink. And it's going to be for a resource a lot of people don't have. I don't know. I just like to be prepared for it. I nearly maxed out my lemons. Looks pretty. I have to admit, it does look pretty good once you've got it all kind of maxed out. What does everyone want? Mint chocolate. Alright, let's make some mint chocolate for him. Oh, not mint candy. Wish you could just type in mint. Oh, mint chocolate, Dave. Ah, goddamn. Would be easier just to be able to type. Need chocolate. There we go. Oh, and I need to cook something with seafood. So I always take this opportunity to make the best meal in the game. Mainly because it helps with downtime. And I've got enough resources if I don't start using them. What's the point of me collecting them? Oh no! Oh no. Wish I just had something to increase the probability of dropping memories, because they never do. The one I've got the most to do is because it takes so long to cook stuff. Just clicking the same thing over and over again, it's not as fun as farming or anything. There we go. Easy ones. I'm going to do a grey one this time. Something different. Daily discussion. Easy. So they nearly got me out to 15,000 my threshold. And I need a lot of wood. Dark wood to make a next one. But I really am ticking them all off. It's really good. I think I only need one more chest for my orchard. That's for my coconut. And I think one more chest for my garlic. I think one of my crops, I think there's 1 or 2 of my crops left to go. Yeah, picking them off nicely. And then I'm going to go into the deep grind of trying to get them all completed to where I want them to be. I think this grind's going to be a lot easier though. That's my suspicion. Alright. Well, we're going to leave it there for today. So thanks for all coming on. Thanks, Tom, for joining and subscribing and popping on. Thanks, Hal. And thanks anyone that's watching this in hindsight. I'm glad to be back. I'll be on in 13 hours. And we'll be at it again. Like we always are. So, until next time. Bye. Also, I got some clip shows coming out on my YouTube. So, keep an eye out for that.